everybody, what's going on? Welcome to my walkthrough to my brand new Caymas CX20 Pro. We just picked this up a couple of days ago. We're going to do a little walkthrough on it. A lot of stuff we haven't been able to do yet, but I want to be able to show off this boat because this boat, I'm telling you what, is one bad mamma jamma. This thing is an awesome boat. It is equipped with everything that you need and then some, lots more. So we went with the blue and the black color. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a pretty sharp looking boat. Eventually we're going to get it wrapped though here in the fall, but we're going to start off making it look pretty right now on the water. It just glistens in the sun, right? We got the aftermarket rims and tires on there. Comes with the 8-foot power pole blades, 250 4-stroke XS Pro. You know, so there's a few things on this boat that is really cool. There's actually two things on this boat that no other bass boat has as of right yet. One thing they're going to be coming out with on the other bass boats starting next year, but this year nobody's got it. So the one thing I'm going to show you that they do have that no other boat has right now is if you look up underneath there, you'll see that silver. And what that is my high-speed intake. So what that tells me is that when I'm driving down a lake and I got a long haul, like you go up to Champlain, if you're going to go out of Plattsburgh and you're going to run all the way down to Ty or the St. Lawrence, you're going to run all the way out to the lake and you got to come all the way back to Messina or Waddington. I'm able to go down the lake on full plane and be able to pump water into my live wells without having to stop, dump, reload, get fresh water in, you know, and all that. So being able to just pump the water into the live wells and keeping the water level and keeping the fish comfortable is a huge thing. With that, we're going to go on in the inside of the boat and I'm going to talk about the inside because the inside is pretty cool. Alright guys, so on the inside of the boat, the first thing I noticed when I got this boat was that my front deck is twice as wide, it seems like, than my Ranger, and which it is. It's a lot wider. It's got a bigger deck on the front. My Ranger wasn't as wide as this, and that's the first thing I noticed when I got into this boat. It's a really wide deck space up on the deck. Huge locker, really deep. Tons of room. We got a lot of storage in this boat. We got down here, we have drawers all over the place. So the cool thing about the middle of the boat is that there's no more carpet floors in the middle. It's a hard rubber. So other anglers can contest to this, or even other boaters. It rains out there, it gets wet, carpet gets wet. You wash your boat, the carpet gets wet. That carpet stays wet for 2 to 3 days, it seems like. It never dries. And your feet always get wet. Now, we don't have this problem. Alright. The other cool thing about this boat that's a little bit different is that we have digital gauges. So which is a little bit more different than what I'm used to. This is something I'm going to have to get used to. But the other cool thing about this boat that no other boat has is this cool little feature right here. So we're going to go over here and take a look. You can see all my choices that I want to do. You hit the live well. And there's the inside of my live well. We are able to watch the inside of the live well and watch the fish without opening up the lids and disturbing them and getting them all stressed out and losing precious ounces, you know. So that's a cool feature that no other boat has yet. They are coming out with the other boats soon with the cameras in the live well, but as of right now, Caymas is the only boat. Pretty cool. So in the cockpit area, we have our gauges down here. We have a Lowrance. We have an HDS9 in the back. On the dash, we're going to be adding another screen in here. We have all of our gauges over here. So we have our gauges on the screen, and we have our gauges over here. So you can, your choice. It's got a stereo, speakers down there on the floor. We have our jack, hydraulic jack plate up and down. We have our power poles back here too. We got our blinker here for our trim. Tons of space. I mean, we have compartments all over the place. That's a nice little compartment there. So we have this little compartment here too. Keep all my line, anything spare, anything I don't want to get wet. And then we have our cooler, which is right here. Net holder in the back with our live wells. They are huge. Look how deep they are. I mean, they're just mammoth. Tons of water can get in there and keep those fish comfortable. Because let's face it, fish are getting bigger and they need more room. Tons of room in here. Then we come back here to the power source. Everything's all nice and neat. We got trays to slide back and forth. We have our main power turn on here. Trolling batteries right here. We have a 4-bank charger, Minn Kota charger. That I didn't have on my other boat was, and most boats have these now, but I thought it was kind of cool, is that we have our boat plug. So our boat plug is out right here. You just turn it, click, my boat plug is in. No more reaching underneath the boat to put my boat plug in and out all the time. So that's a huge, you know, thing for me, especially for the guy that's had 6 knee surgeries, and it seems like we're going to be having more. So for me not to be able to crawl underneath the boat, pull my plug in and out, that's a huge thing for me. So this is it. This is the 2021 Caymas CX20 Pro, powered by a Merc XS 250 4-stroke. Everything that you need to tackle any tournament, any weather condition, at any given day. So stay tuned. We'll have some more pictures. We're going to start our break-in period now. We got a 10-hour break-in period, so we're going to get on the water and start doing that right now. Calibrate the ghost motor so we're all taken care of and ready to do some fishing. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed.